want you to give a nice hand to Mr. Jim Babcock.
I could see in his eyes, his heart was slowly breaking. He took another hit of speed, drank his whiskey down. I saw him start to cry as he come down off his high. It wasn't an escape, but a prison he had found. He has traveled life's lonesome highway. He has slept out in the rain. He's been cold, Lord. He's been hungry. He'll never have to travel that lonesome road again. He lived on hell's half acre, down to his last rope's end. Spent all his money, lost every friend. Colored flowers of madness blossomed in his mind. Stealing time from heaven ain't been no easy ride. He has traveled life's lonesome highway. He has slept out in the rain. He's been cold, Lord. He's been hungry. He'll never have to travel that lonesome road again. As he grew older, a better man was hard to find, 'cause Jesus picked him up when he reached the end of the line. He has traveled life's lonesome highway. He has slept out in the rain. He's been cold, Lord. He's been hungry. He'll never have to travel that lonesome road again. He'll never have to travel that lonesome road again. Thank you. I was saying, Jim Whitaker wrote that about his brother. I hang out in penitentiaries. I really like this audience. They're colorful. Most of my audiences are all in prison blue or orange jumpsuits. And that song goes over real good. We sing secular music to them to attract their attention. And we'll slide something in on like that on them, then we can minister to them once you got their attention.
Amen.
And Jim Frabel there did all the music on that. He's really good. He can play two or three of them at the same time. One night after leaving the prison, I was walking the streets in town. I passed by a little church. The windows were open. I remember times like that when you could hear them singing. Well, the preaching was over and they were starting to give testimonies. Caught up in the excitement of the evening in prison, I walked on in and I sat down by a lady in the back. There's a man in the front. He stood up. He says, "Preacher, I want you to know I'm going to heaven as fast as I can go, like an arrow shot from a bow." And he sat down. Another man, he stood up and says, "Preacher, I'm sailing into heaven on a giant clipper ship, right into your safe blue harbor, and nothing's going to deter me along the way." And he sat down. Another man stood up and he says, "Preacher, I'm headed into heaven on silver wings like a giant airplane, landing on them golden shores. Then he sat down. When things got quiet, the lady sitting next to me got slowly to her feet. With her face not toward the preacher or the congregation, but raised up toward the Lord, she said, I am coming, Lord, for my heavenly reward. I'm on my way to you, can't you see me coming through? Through clouds of persecution and stumbling all the way. With my mistakes I barely make a half a mile a day. But the road to heaven never had a rapid transit plan. It's one way with no changes, straight through the promised land. But I believe that if I heed the words he had to say, even I can get to heaven at a half a mile a day. Lord, when I let you lead, I don't make any speed. It's 'cause you have me stop and touch the ones who need so much. And sometimes I get tempted and fall along the way. With my mistakes I barely make a half a mile a day. But the road to heaven never had a rapid transit plan. It's one way with no changes, straight through the promised land. And I believe if I heed the words he had to say, even I can get to heaven at a half a mile a day. And the whole congregation said, Amen, sister. Thank you.